All right, welcome back to another episode of Show and Tell What the Hell. Special bonus, special August, special Godzilla, special. We got Derek back at the studio, and Derek is going to be giving some of his input on this new Godzilla Tokyo Clash game by a strategy game, ages 10 and above, for 2 to 4 players by the company Flunko.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
And yeah, for the record, I've never seen this before, but I mean, wow, it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks good. We're not going to play a session, but you know what? All the reason to get 1,000 subscribers, so maybe we can play a live session of this game, and maybe have one of our members or one of our chat people in there play virtually with us, and we'll move the pieces for them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm thinking outside the box.
I see what you did there.
So it says to choose from 4 iconic. We're gonna get some fact checking here from you, Derek, before we move on.
Oh, okay.
Here's what's funny about this. I'm already looking at this, and it says 4 iconic Godzilla, 4 iconic movie kaiju: Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, or Megalon. And prepare for maximum mayhem.
I mean, if they want iconic, they should have had Rodan in there because he's clearly, like that's the big 4 of the Godzilla. It's Godzilla, Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra.
Why do you think this decision was made?
Man,
it's a licensing thing, or do you think it's just Flunko not knowing what the fuck they're doing?
They flunked out.
Or what?
I mean, it could be. I don't see why not, though. But I mean, the only thing I would say is that Megalon is known internationally to be. I mean, again, it's the movie with Jet Jaguar in it.
Yeah.
So maybe I kind of think that they thought that Megalon would cover that wacky Godzilla kind of.
It's a bit of an odd choice. It's not that I hate Megalon.
Right. It's just when they say iconic, that's Megalon is not.
Yeah, Anguirus, get
Rodan. Like I
Rodan.
said, the big 4 are Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, and of course Godzilla. Or I mean, if you really want to count 4 besides Godzilla, it's Ghidorah, Mothra, Rodan, and Mechagodzilla.
Mechagodzilla. That's what I was gonna say. It's like, why not Mechagodzilla?
All 4 of those monsters are in every single series that there's been.
Yeah. So Megalon's a weird choice, and I'm also interested in looking at the sculpts and design of these minifigures. But let's read the rest of it. It says, choose from 4 iconic movie kaiju: Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Mothra, or Megalon, and prepare for maximum mayhem. Build a different vision of the classic's 1960s Tokyo cityscape.
Wait, reread that?
Build a different vision of the classic 1960s Tokyo cityscape each time you play using modular tiles.
Only problem with that is Megalon's from the 70s.
That's where I was. Yeah. Gain powers by throwing trains, tanks, battleships, and enemy kaiju into buildings and other kaiju. Master your kaiju's unique combat style to deal devastating attacks and become king of the monsters. Prospera Hall, game by Prospera Hall. So Funko released it, but Prospera Hall, I guess, developed it. Contents: 4 kaiju miniatures, 1 miniature stand, 120 kaiju cards, 13 game board tiles, 1 damage track mat, 4 kaiju mats, 6 event cards, 3 building miniatures, 74 tokens, 1 oxygen destroyer marker, and 5 tracking cube instructions.
This sounds complicated.
It does.
It's a strategy.
I like the box. It's interesting though that the artwork is interesting.
What is that?
That's a lady.
No, I know, but like what is that right there?
This thing?
Is that Godzilla's foot? What is that?
It looks like some sort of debris.
You know what I mean, though, right? like behind the train.
Oh, that's his leg.
Yeah, I thought so. It just looks weird though.
It's a weirdly designed Godzilla, but it looks like, I mean, it looks like Godzilla, but it looks like when people are trying to make like a Godzilla ripoff. I mean, I'm not trying to shit on the artist, but maybe they developed this before they had the license to it and they were going to make another game. I don't know. I mean, it looks enough like Godzilla to me, but it doesn't look like any particular Godzilla. It
Yeah,
looks just like it looks
like
like
a
it
hodgepodge.
looks like Imperial Godzilla too.
Well, that's a good thing too.
It's because it's green.
It's
So
green.
we're gonna get them out of the package here. If I can take the box out here, you know what would be a good board game with
Oh,
miniatures?
what is that?
Primal Rage.
Yes.
So we're lifting the box, and we're gonna see its contents. We're doing an unboxing video.
Oh yeah, this became an unboxing video.
It just became an unboxing video, and I'm gonna act more excited, about it because I'm a shill for the company. It's like, guys, I am so excited about this. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I've always been a big fan of Godzilla.
Like, oh my god.
I'm 21 years old, but I've always been a big fan of Godzilla. I used to watch them all in the theater. So, Godzilla. I used to be a fan of Gojira. I'm a big Gojira fan. So here's your instruction booklet. Very complicated for me to understand right now in my state of mind.
Of course.
So we're just gonna take a look.
This one's gonna.
This is one where we're gonna have to take like 5 hours
Yeah.
and start playing as we read the instructions. I mean, I like that Megalon artwork.
Why is this? Why is it so skinny there?
Because he's been working out. He's
I
been
mean, but I mean,
he's
there's like
been-
a
he's-
stick neck.
he's been on the keto diet. Look at this Godzilla artwork there.
That looks like that shot from King of the Monsters.
I'm glad they're Mothra. This game costs about $35.99 at Target. I think it's a Target exclusive, but you may be able to find it in some specialty shops. I'm gonna save the miniatures for last because
Oh no,
What?
pieces.
well, these are buildings.
Lots of yeah. I mean, things with lots of little pieces that
What is this? Some sort of military base?
could be yeah, like run for cover kind of thing.
Little buildings there. And that's the extent of them. They all are the same type of building. Or wait, here's a different one. Well, this looks like a little factory. So you get these 3 basic building. And little satellites. You gotta always have a little satellite, or what are those weapon satellites that they have in the Godzilla movies? They always shoot out
The masers.
masers because they shoot out maize corn. And what if that was like a weakness of a kaiju? You shoot a bunch of corn at them.
Corn.
Yeah, corn, maize. We call it maize. And these are your little diagonal, or not diagonal, but like what? Octagonal, pentagonal pieces, beehive-looking things.
Hexagon.
Hexagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
I had to actually count.
And so this is what would make up your board, right? That's cool. It saves a lot. This saves a lot of space too. You don't have to have a big foldy board in there.
Oh, those are terrible.
And here are your little action pieces that you have to pop out. They're perforated, and you get like these little planes too, little jets. So that's cool. A lot of imagination that you're gonna have to have with this game, which is fine. That's good for kids. I like the quality of these Ziploc bags, Derek. I have to say, they are not like super loose or super thin. They got a little bit of girth to them. And some nice artwork here.
Is that your health? Basically, your board game equivalent of your heads-up display.
Yeah, I guess so. Your health meter. This one has a health meter. This one doesn't.
Weird.
Nice artwork. I commend the artist on here. I'm gonna put that there for right now. And these are your, what are these? What I don't even know what these are called yet. Some sort of action cards that you have. And here is another confusing thing to add to it. I mean, there's just more and more of this shit. Oh, wait. Here's some cards here, too. With some more. There's some really nice artwork on this here, Derek. I'm going to open this. And we're going to take a look at the cards. I would like to invest in something to keep the cards together, like some sort of card holder.
Yeah.
And each of these cards. So this is like a miniature plus card game. Hey, look, there's Jet Jaguar.
Go for the throat.
Go for throat. Go for the throat. Screech from Saved by the Bell.
These must be your attacks, I guess.
Yeah.
Fury.
Snapping Jaws. Unstoppable. Rush, the band. Thunderspark. Fury. Soar. Another go for the throat. Soar. Tail whip. I guess these are his powers, right? Body slam. There's.
I guess. Yeah.
Gigan is there. And hey, look, here's Trendmaster's Godzilla for his bellowing roar. The Path of Destruction, Tail Slide, Scaled Hide, Victory Pose. Oh,
of course.
Of course. You gotta do some fan service. I recognize that.
Well, you know what? When you asked me about why Megalon, probably why, because they put the tail slide in there.
Man, really? I don't know. Jeez. Does Megalon,
what if that actually happened?
Megalon impaling
like what if
Jet Jaguar?
Yeah, like what if
Jet Jaguar?
What if in the movie Megalon just didn't give a fuck and he just like impaled?
Look at that! He's just like fuck him, and he's like showing it off to Godzilla.
That's like he's like doing like some Man-O-War stuff there.
Yeah.
Die by my steel.
All right, and there's some Mothra cards too. Very nice artwork.
Well,
the little fairy twins.
Yep.
Singing
Silky Spray.
Mahara. Stinger Spray.
Oh, I thought it said Steiner Spray.
The Steiner Spray?
like Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner. I'm gonna spray you because I'm a genetic freak.
And I'm not normal.
I'm gonna sprout wings. I'm gonna reincarnate from an egg. And the lava version of me is gonna come out pulsating veins. And all my hoes and bitches are gonna come out. And they're gonna sing Mahara. Scott Steiner. 50% of me is gonna come out, and then you add another 50. So let's take a look at the fun part. Let's take a look at these little minis here as they are.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. Let's do the. Where's the Godzilla one? Oh, right here. Not colored as advertised.
That one must be Megalon.
This is Megalon here. He is.
Hey, that's a pretty good likeness.
I do like this Megalon. I actually used a Target coupon to get this, so it came down to about $29.99, something like that. But yeah, this is a very nice little Megalon figure. You know, hard plastic. It's. Ooh, I don't want to break it. I heard a little something in there. I wish they would sell these just like in gumball machines, but
that is kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, for a small figure like this, I see a lot of texture in here.
Yeah. And they gave it a little bit of like a wash to it to bring out some of the details.
Yep.
So if you guys wanted to get rid of that wash, you could probably use just dip it in acetone for 3 days. No,
that's really
no,
boring.
use isopropyl alcohol, and then you could probably get rid of that if you want.
Yeah.
But this is
I almost thought it's so orange when I look back up. I thought you were holding like a Dorito or something.
it does look very Dorito-like. There is a stand for Mothra, I believe, here. I mean, I don't see any more holes in any of the kaiju butts, so this is where the action happens. And you can stick your Mothra. This is 10 and up. I shouldn't be using so many vulgarities.
I think that ship's already sailed.
Oh, well, fuck it.
Well,
so this doesn't fit too well. You probably have to warm it up too. But there you go. Well, I guess it does kind of work. Edit that. I don't want to sound like too much of an idiot. Only like 50% of an idiot. Oh, hey, look, we got some Energon cubes over here.
it looks like Jello.
Jello!
Oh no!
You see?
Oh no! We had to go
You
there.
get to the package.
Chocolate pudding.
The chocolate and the chocolate and the child gets the Ghidorah. And this is yeah, this looks really nice, man.
Hey, he's got tits.
Yep.
But he's King Ghidorah.
Well, maybe.
Well, maybe, I guess.
He wants to be who he wants to be.
Yeah, okay.
I cannot.
No judgment.
I cannot assume a gender on this. Do kaiju need gender? I mean, really?
I don't know.
You know what? When I was a kid, I had believed that Godzilla could possibly be female.
Could be.
Yeah, there was a time where I was like, I think Godzilla's a girl. I think Godzilla's a female. And I didn't have a problem with it.
It doesn't matter.
It matters not to me because either way, male or female, non-binary, trans, Godzilla still kicked ass. So it goes to show
and Rex shit.
We should be way more tolerable, tolerant, and tolerable. But this is a nice. This reminds me of like a Monsters in My Pocket toy. Yeah, I like that. And last but not least, Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Weird. He's got like some like green splotches on his crotch. Splotches on his crotches. And he's not as green as depicted in the back of the box.
He looks like brown green.
They're all kind of dirty. They all got like a dirty wash, and he's got like the dirtiest wash of all. Because he's the dirtiest monster of them all.
The dirtiest monster in the game.
And he's got like this little he's got a pretty cool pose. Is the tail movable? Nope. It's not. But it's a nice little Godzilla figure. Which Godzilla does this look like to you the most?
Well,
Hodgepodgezilla.
Yeah, kind of, but I'd say mostly he looks more like the 70s, like versus Mechagodzilla. With the spikes of Destroy All Monsters Godzilla. That's what I would say. But yeah, again, it's not any specific one.
It's generic Zilla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which I can totally buy.
That's
I like.
Yeah, those those always work.
I think this would make a good piece for the set.
Nice.
These are roughly the same size, so you could probably substitute some of these that you could find at Target. These are only $5.99, Derek. So if you wanted to go all crazy, you can pick up some of these, and there's also some of those what do you call those? Like those Japanese gumballs.
Right. I forget what they're called.
Figures that you could probably buy online that are really small, and you could substitute them for the miniatures that you have here, and get more if you want a more accurate looking Godzilla, which with more articulation too. and make a little set. So I don't know. I look forward to playing this game and checking it out with you, Derek. Let's get more of you people subscribing so we can do a live game play for all of you kids at home. And I'll make sure to use as many profane words as possible during this whole match. But anyway, what are your final thoughts, Derek? Here's a little Anguirus there too. This is way too big for this, by the way.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I'm pretty sure as a kid I made my own Godzilla board game at one point.
Yeah.
It looked different than this, and it was way simpler. But I mean,
Mine was just buildings, and you just knock them down.
Mine was like an island. Mine was like an island, and it looked kind of like Monopoly a little bit. But I mean, it didn't play like Monopoly.
That's the one I do want to get. I do want to get Godzilla Monopoly pretty soon.
There is a Godzilla Monopoly.
Because I do know how to play Monopoly, and I've been playing Monopoly for years.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever won a Monopoly, but I know how to play it too. But yeah, I had made a Godzilla game when I was a kid, a board game. It was like a real shitty one, like very simple. It never got done. I don't even think I even played it with anyone. It's just one of those things I decided to make one day. But yeah, I've never played a strategy game before, so it'll be a learning experience for me if we get to see that.
We'll get that. We'll see if we can get Rob here, or Greg, or someone. Get him play some strategy Godzilla. Anyway, folks, well, that's 20 minutes of your time. We appreciate it if you made it this far. Take care of yourselves. Be nice. And we'll see you later on.